Welcome back to Information Systems. And today we will have a quick overview of information systems. To begin with, let's start with types of information systems and the ethical issues involved in designing an information system. So let's look into what kind of an information should the information system contain. It could be a strategic information, it could be a tactical, operational, or a statutory information. So, what exactly do we mean by strategic information here? Strategic information pertains mostly to the organization as a whole and its environments. It could be information about certain population changes, natural resources, new technologies, new products, which are basically concerned with a long term information usage. Next one is the tactical information. It is required for short-term planning by middle-level managers, sales analysis and forecasting, cash flow projections, etc. So when we talk about tactical information, it will be comparatively shorter than that of the strategic information aspects. Next one is the operational information. It relates to a very short period and it may be for few hours to few weeks and it may be about the current aspects of operations, which could be various levels of inventory, outstanding orders from customers, work schedule for next shift, etc. And again, when we talk about statutory information, it deals with the rules and the regulations and what are all the corresponding or related rules and regulations would be a part of the statutory information. These are the different types of information that could go into the information system. Now let's move on to the various ethical issues. So when we talk about the ethical issues, these are common and that needs to be addressed as well. It could be related to data accuracy, data integrity, data validation. There may be a bias when we take the information from different sources, data reliability, privacy, how do we have access to the data, then acknowledgement of data sources, data warehousing, data mining. These are all some of the ethical issues that needs to be looked into when we talk about ethical issues and the processing of the same. So to discuss few of them, when we talk about the accuracy, it means that information is free from any mistake and errors and implies that the information is totally correct. So it's a very important and an essential feature of information. Then when we talk about data validation, so what are the sources from which it is taken, whether it's validated, whether it is to the point of discussion and so on and so forth would be a part of that. And then the bias, when we take the information or the data from heterogeneous sources, there may be chances of high bias. So how do we deal with them? Maybe we could go for certain piloting of the data that's available and then we could scrutinize the data so that the data bias could be best avoided. So when we talk about then the privacy part of it, it's very, very important and critical. And the data for whom it is taken. For example, if the information system is all about an healthcare system, the privacy matters a lot with respect to the ethical issues. And then when we talk about the timeliness, it's also important information and it has to be available at right time to the right people. So these are all some of the ethical issues that needs to be addressed while we design a data and an information system. So when we talk about an information system, it's an organized system for the purpose of collection, organization, storage, and communication of all the information in an organization. It is also the study of complementary networks that people and organizations very widely use. They mainly use it to collect, filter, process, create, and distribute data. So this is the main area onto which the information system would be focused upon. So again, when we talk about the information system, it's a combination of information technology and people activities that support the day-to-day operations, management, as well as the decision making. Information system is frequently used to refer to the interaction between people, the process, data, and the technology. All of them will be interdependent and they will have a strong relationship with one another. This term is also used to refer to the information and communication technology, which is popularly known as ICT in an organization. And it mainly deals with how people interact with the technology in order to gain support for the various business activities. So hope I'm clear with what IS means, what IT means, and what ICT is all about. So when we talk about information system, it's a special type of work system in which various humans, machines perform work using various resources available in order to produce specific product or to provide specific services to the customers. An information system is a work system whose activities are devoted to processing with respect to capturing of data, transmitting data, storing data, retrieving data, manipulating and displaying the information. So an information system is a form of a communication system in which data represent and are processed as a form of social memory. So again, this system can also be considered as a semi-formal language which supports human decision making and further actions. Let us see, why are these information systems so important? So when we talk about, basically they are the catalyst for business transformation. They enhance the globalization opportunities. So they help in digital transformation. They help in providing overall operational excellence. They help in innovation, invention, services, and better business models. So we cannot ignore the information system in a good business scenario. They are very critical to a better business organization. And also they help in improving the customer and supplier relationship, improved decision making, competitive advantage for better sustainability, to know what it is and how the entire scenario is all about. So let us see importance of information system with respect to finance and accounting. So when we talk about finance and accounting, it is required for summarizing the various transactions, to organize the data that is related for the complete year, or to perform certain financial analysis. And when we talk about certain systems like tracking money, or they are considered as a kind of operational aspects. Banking transactions, they're all operational aspects, so it may be used for any kind of activity. Now when we talk about HR, it is mainly used as a communication system for enhancing the communication between employees and the organization, to maintain various employee records, to coordinate various other work activities. It could be related to a compensation analysis, or training and development. All these things forms a part of the HR management. So when we talk about the importance of information system very specific to sales and marketing, what happens here is mainly it is intended for branding, promotion, processing the orders, providing customer service in a better way. All these things are part of it. It also helps in market analysis, pricing analysis, order processing, which all could be improved upon in a very better manner. Now, when we talk about production and manufacturing, here also it starts from planning, then forecasting, monitoring, and all other monitoring services as part of the inventory, or it could be onto the other aspects of sales and other things. It will be typically taken care. Now, let us see what are all the various good characteristics of an information system. As I told you, the accuracy, the precision, adequacy and completeness, promptness, timeliness, exception based, availability, and in which format it is being given to the decision makers, and the frequency in which it is available, etc. So when we talk about the promptness, decision making is to be taken within a specific time frame, and information availability within the desired time frame is very critical. So it's well said that information delayed is information denied. Most of you would have heard about it. Information delayed is information denied. Some type of information are required periodically and should be made available to the user regularly and timely, so as to avoid any delay in decision making. So promptness is all considered with that particular perspective. And we have already seen accuracy part of it. Now when we move on to the precision, it is important virtue of good quality information. So information sometimes results in dumping of important information in the heap of details that may not be required at a particular point of time. Only precise information is expected, and it is desired by the management also. So all other things we have already handled it, and one more thing left over here is unambiguity. So clarity of information is very important attribute of any good information system. So it should be unambiguous and should be communicated in a way that it conveys something meaningful to the end users. So these are all certain essential aspects of good information system. So with this, let's complete the discussion and see you in the next session. Thank you.